Did you know about J.Lo? Several failed engagements in marriages? Did Jennifer Lopez really cheat on Alex Rodriguez with Ben Affleck? Is the singer already taking the next step in her relationship with Affleck by allowing the actor to move in? And why do fans believe that her super complicated love life is actually doomed from man to man? J.Lo has made quite a name for herself when it comes to her ever-changing shaky romances from actress to athletes. This triple threat sure knows how to pick the wrong man. The mother of two has had 3 husbands, 5 engagements, and countless failed relationships. Let's take a look at when it all started. In 1997, the icon married Cuban waiter, Hanani, Noah. Their marriage lasted only a year and actually got pretty messy. But why? Well, J.Lo was an up-and-coming singer at the time, and Noah was cramping her style. So the pop star allegedly divorced her former husband for fame and flashing lights. Pretty tragic. In 2007, Noah attempted to publish a book surrounding his previous marriage with J.Lo, but was completely shut down by Lopez's lawyers. We can't help but feel sorry for Noah, who's been prohibited from saying anything about his marriage with J.Lo, as it would violate their confidentiality agreement and he could face millions of dollars worth of lawsuits. Here's where it gets even more tragic. After dating countless men in the industry in the span of a few years, P. Diddy and Chris Judd Lopez came across Ben Affleck. The pair quickly announced their engagement in 2002 and were set to wed in 2003, which is extremely weird considering the fact that J.Lo was only recently divorced at the time. Many fans insisted that Lopez used Affleck because he was a good boost for the pop star's image, as Affleck was the it boy of Hollywood. In November 2002, MTV premiered the iconic music video for Jenny from the Block, starring none other than the hottest couple at the time in the video. Smith and Ben famously leaned over and kissed Jennifer's butt while the pair sat on a yacht. That same month, Ben proposed to Jen at his mother's house in Boston with a very expensive and big diamond ring. Things were looking up, right? Not quite. It looks like J.Lo seems to like self-destructing good relationships. The singer broke up with Ben in 2004 and rebounded to now ex-husband Marc Anthony just a few days later. In her book, True Love, the icon confessed, "Marc came into my life 3 days after I should have been at the altar saying I do to another man. That man being Ben Affleck. Thinking back, maybe deep down, I knew that this was a band-aid on the cut. That my wound hadn't been stitched or healed, but I pushed that all to the back of my mind." So she pretty much confirmed that Marc was her rebound guy. Lopez went on to marry Marc that same year that she was meant to marry Ben. At first, the relationship had been passionate as explosive, but again, didn't last. Many fans thought that J.Lo may have learned her lesson after quickly swapping Ben Affleck for Marc Anthony. But sources confirmed that the performer also rebounded to Bradley Cooper just a few weeks after a split from Marc Anthony in 2011, with TMZ confirming that the pair were on a date at a Manhattan restaurant and were spotted in a car together. Everyone was beyond confused by the news. How is J.Lo supposed to keep a relationship if she just keeps moving on every few years? The public began insisting that Lopez's love life was doomed for good because there was no one left for the pop star to date at this point. Fans were worried and annoyed with Lopez. Some commented, "I really just want her to be to herself for a while. After every breakup, she jumps into another relationship too quickly. Take some time to yourself. Learn yourself again." And it's funny how Jennifer Lopez gets engaged and then suddenly gets tired of being in that relationship or bored, and then she's out looking for love and lust somewhere else. Ouch. What was J.Lo's response to all of this backlash surrounding her super complicated love life? Well, the entertainer actually seemed to agree with fans. Harsh criticism. 2. In a 2019 interview with Harper's Bazaar, the singer actually blamed herself for all of her failed relationships, telling interviewers, "For me, the relationship journey has been very up and down, but it didn't have to do with anybody else but me. It was about me figuring out me. There's an evolution there that had to happen for me. I feel like I'm in a better place now." The entertainer also published a whole book on her never-ending love life in 2014 titled True Love. Thankful fans commented, "This book made me laugh and it made me cry. It also made me reflect on my own life and relationships. I'm so glad that she was so honest in this book. It really did inspire me to love myself more and to be okay with being who I am. Thank you, Jennifer." So, even though J.Lo's love life is potentially doomed forever, at least, the singer managed to make money and inspire fans to be themselves in the process. A thing for young guys. With no one left for J.Lo to date, the pop star began going for younger men. In an episode of Tinder's Swipe Session series, J.Lo said that men are useless before they hit 33. Shocked fans took to the internet to remind Lopez that her love life is doomed for good commenting. Meanwhile, Jennifer Lopez has had 3 failed marriages. She's 50 and unmarried with 3 ex-husbands and 2 kids by the husband, she said was just a rebound in her loneliness. If you take her relationship advice, you're an idiot. Ouch. The icon received major backlash when she became official with a member of her dance crew, 24-year-old Casper Smart at the time. The age difference between the two artists was 18 years and they only lasted a few years. On The Ellen Show, J.Lo denied having a thing for younger guys, telling Ellen, "I don't date younger men. It's not like you have to be younger. It's not about that. I just meet people, and then if I go out with them, I go out with them. And if I like them, I like them. And if I don't, I don't. It's just, it's about the person, you know what I mean? It's about who they are." While some fans thought that the icon was referring to Casper, she was actually talking about Drake. The two sparked dating rumors in December 2016 when they spotted getting very cozy at 2 of the rappers' shows. Things became serious between the pair. Very quickly, Drake bought Lopez a $100,000 Tiffany necklace, and she started rocking his chain with US Weekly, noting that Drake had even met J.Lo's kids Max and M. But things fizzled out very quickly and the pair only managed to last for a few months because J.Lo was still unsatisfied. Could this be it? In 2017, Lopez and baseball player Alex Rodriguez sparked romance rumors after people reported that they were dating, with sources adding, "Jennifer seems excited. He's been around her family and she really likes that he's a dad." 2 years later, in March 2019, Rodriguez popped the question with a stunning diamond ring. Fans were amazed and really thought that Rodriguez would put an end to J.Lo's endless manhunt. Fans believed the engagement with Rodriguez would actually be it. As they commented, "I love Jennifer and Alex together. I pray this relationship lasts a lifetime, but we all thought wrong." In March 2021, breakup rumors surfaced between J.Lo and the athlete after the icon decided to postpone her wedding yet again, though sources told Page 6 that it was due to J.Lo's extremely busy schedule as she's filming a movie in the Dominican Republic. Fans knew that something was a little fishy, and here's where it gets weird. A few days after J.Lo and Rodriguez's confusing and sudden split, the public got its first glimpse of Benefy again, back to Benefy after Lopez's endless failed relationships. The superstar rekindled her long-lost flame with Ben Affleck in 2021. But there's a lot more to this complicated story than we thought. Sources allege that J.Lo was actually in contact with Affleck while she was still with Rodriguez, shortly after Lopez had jetted out to the Dominican Republic to film her upcoming movie, Shotgun Wedding, TMZ claimed. The actor wrote to tell Jennifer that she looked beautiful in her photos and how much he wished he could be down there with her. Sources also alleged that the emails that were sent to Lopez contained a loving and longing for the singer. But here's where it gets even more shocking. Lopez supposedly returned the affections and said Affleck could own her heart with his pen. The pair kept up contact until Lopez finished filming in late April before they finally reunited in person back in LA. A source told People that it's a tricky situation since they live so far from each other, but the pair both seem committed to making things work. Lopez is very happy and excited about her future. "We're definitely concerned for Lopez. Even though we think that Benef is absolutely undefeated, we can't help but feel like this may be a setup for another disaster and heartbreak, and it won't be on J.Lo's end, though we totally ship Benef. We can't help but feel sorry for Alex because he really did love." A source told Us Weekly that Alex is still very sore and in a world of pain. It's the first time anyone can remember him being dumped like this, at least publicly. Seeing Jennifer running straight back to Ben's arms is a real kick in the teeth. There's a part of him that still clings onto the hope that they'll wind up together again. But deep down, he's had to accept the harsh truth that she's over him. And moving on with Ben, it's a tough pill to swallow, but that's his new reality. Entertainment Tonight also added that it was Lopez's call to end it. Rodriguez would have loved for it to keep going. To add salt in the wound, the icon cut Alex Rodriguez off completely, with people also reporting that Alex was under the impression that he and Jennifer would go on as friends, but he's acting so needy that Jennifer cut him off. So how do fans feel about Jennifer's confusing sudden reunion after all of these years? They're not as impressed as we thought they'd be. One fan commented, "Place your bets here. I'll give them less than a year until they call it quits again." While another fan commented, "Maybe Jennifer already had Ben in her back pocket before kicking Alex to the curb. What a shit show. It looks like Lopez doesn't seem to care about what fans or haters have to say about her super complicated romances." After spending a few months in Miami, Montana, and Los Angeles with Ben Affleck, sources report that Lopez is ready to take her romance with Affleck to the next stage by spending her summer with the actor at her $10 million mansion in the Hamptons. Jennifer is cute, but J.Lo's sanity is cuter, and we can't help but feel like she's slowly losing it with all of these endless rebounds. We'd love to hear all your thoughts on this situation. Are fans right in thinking that Jennifer's love life was doomed from the start? Or was BNF always meant to be from the very beginning? Be sure to leave your comments below.